Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Robbie and I'm a drum teacher from Scotland, and today we're doing something a little bit more fun than we've normally done before. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a couple of little drum fail compilations from YouTube that I found, and we're going to rate how bad the fails are. I mean, I'm imagining some of these aren't going to be great, but we'll see how it goes. So let's just jump straight in here, because we've got this one. This one is just entitled Funny Drum Fails. So let's see just how bad this actually is. Oh yeah, that's a nasty one. So stick breaks. Okay, we'll start off with this one. Breaking a stick, it happens to the best of us. What matters here is how you keep going with your playing at this point. Usually for me, it's always good to have spare sticks on hand, especially in sort of a professional setting. I normally have an extra set put on my bass drum, so that if I break a stick, I can just reach down and grab another one. And, usually, you can kind of keep the beat with your kick drum and left hand, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Well, we'll give that maybe like in terms of drum fails, that's like a 2 out of 10 for embarrassment factor. Because that just kind of happens. Okay, big bass drum. Yeah. Okay, in terms of that one, once again, it's just pure planning. Make sure that your drums are secured if you're doing anything like that, and that won't happen. Once again, that was probably just an oversight. And it's just a kid, so it's probably more the fault of like the band director not making sure that this is secured properly for a performance like this. So, embarrassing? Yeah. How bad is it really? It's not horrific. At least bass drums are pretty light, so you can pick them back up and pop it back in its stand. Okay. Let's give that one a rating. Once again, that's probably only about a 2 or a 3 out of 10 for how bad that fail is. Okay, so we've got another young drummer here, and a very nice setup actually. Look at this little bell symbol here, I like that. That's amazing. Okay. That's brilliant. I've never seen a stick break and stick to a cymbal before. That is fantastic. I'm not even classifying this as a fail. This is a win. This is brilliant. Look at this. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Also, don't buy cheap sticks. I will say that you get a 1 out of 10 for our fail rating simply because you bought cheap sticks. Generally, I've never seen like sticks like Vic Firth or ProMark or anything do this, like break in this sort of manner. I've only ever seen really cheap sets of sticks break like this, where they actually split along the grain of the wood. So yeah, you get a 1 out of 10. This 1 out of 10 just because you bought cheap sticks, but other than that, I don't see this as a fail. This is an absolute win, and I'm so glad that you got this on camera. Okay, too much head rolling to start out with here. And he's down. Okay, bit of trouble getting back up there. First off, I will say, love these drum kits. This is a Pearl Export. They're absolutely brilliant kits. You can get them secondhand for, pretty reasonable prices, and they're generally good kits. So, good choice in drum kit. However, what I will say about this is this looks like there may have been some kind of involvement of maybe alcohol or substances in this performance. Cause he falls down, he's like a turtle on his back, he can't even get back up. In terms of a fail for that one, yeah, that's a pretty bad one. Um, being a professional musician as well as a teacher, I don't drink when I play. Like that's a choice that I make. I just don't do it. It's work, You don't get away with drinking in your office. I don't get away with drinking on stage, especially if it's at people's weddings and things like that. So, yeah, if you're a professional musician, you know, at least in my opinion, don't drink on stage. It's fine for rock stars and stuff to do. They can kind of get away with it, but you know, it's it's a bit tacky sometimes. Okay, what have we got? Drumline. Oh no. Oh no, he fell over it as well. Oh, he did a full flip. Okay, sorry, I didn't give the last video a rating. The last video, for me, if it was drink or whatever related, that's like, for me, that's like a 9 to a 10 out of 10 fail. Like, that's bad. This one is embarrassing, but he simply lost his grip on the floor as he was running back in. You see him slide. There he goes. And he's down. And this just looks like a pancake right now. I mean, overall, there's nothing that really could have been planned for in order to prevent this. Um, it was just bad timing, really. Out of 10 for a fail, yeah, it's not great. I'll give it maybe a 5 because it is pretty bad. It probably hurt a little bit as well, to be fair. Um, and I hope the person is okay. I don't like watching people fall over because, you know, if they get hurt, that's not great. Um, but as long as they're okay, you can have a bit of a laugh about it, and you can sort of move forward after that. But yeah, he does like a full flip. Oh, taking a bow. Brilliant. Okay, Jackson guitar. Oh, and he's down. Okay, so this is just a case of getting too into the music. This is brilliant. I love this. I love this. So, I believe this song, I recognize this because I used to play this in a band when I was like 15, 16. And I believe this is For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. Um, and to be fair, they sound like they're killing it. The drummer is feeling it. The rest of the band, totally feeling it. He's standing up. He's laying into those drums. And he just goes down. In terms of a fail, I mean, you're doing it in front of the entire school or whatever. You're losing some cool points for that. This will be the one thing that everyone probably remembers you for. Be like, yeah, you fell off the stage when you were playing Metallica that one time. unfortunately, yeah, that's kind of what you'll be remembered for, but it's a good thing to be remembered for, it'll stick in people's head. So in terms of a fail, falling off the stage, not great. You're going for like a 5 or a 6 there. But falling off the stage because you were putting so much energy into your performance, I can let you get away with that. You know, kind of looks like as well like he fell off the stool. Oh, that was quite a far way to fall as well. Actually, I mean, hopefully, oh, he's back up. Yes, recovery. That is what you want to see. Get back up on stage and recover. I'm knocking some points off for that one. So this, in terms of a fail now, this is a 4. He's fallen off the stage, but you know what? He gets back up and he keeps playing like nothing happened. Look at this. Absolute legend. Okay, let's move on to the next video. Drum Fail Compilation, May 2017. This one's 2 minutes long. And let's get into it. Oh no. Sounded like, was that Corn? Are they playing Corn? They are. Boom, 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 boom. Love that song. Yeah, so, I mean, this one honestly is, it is a fail, right? Because the equipment failed. This is not due to the drummer at all. This is down to this cymbal stand here. Part of it is either unscrewed or it's sheared off. So, I mean, maybe it is down to the drummer actually. It could be poor equipment maintenance. But honestly, with this kind of stuff, you can't really tell if it's going to happen until it happens. Um, so, I mean, in terms of a fail, like a 2. Your cymbal fell off, that's probably not good for it. However, nothing you can really do about that. Okay. Oh. I saw something fly off there, but I thought it was from his cymbal hand that it came from, because it looked like it just went. It looked like it came off when he hit the cymbal. Oh, that is confusing. That's crazy. So it's from his left hand. And those, okay, so these ones don't actually look like, I will say they don't look like cheap sticks, but I can't tell on that one. Once again, I have very rarely ever seen Vic Firths or anything like that break down the grain like that. I think Vic Firths, the tips always fell off before I've gotten to this point with them, or who knows? Maybe I'm using my sticks wrong. Don't think I am, but so yeah. In terms of a fail, once again, your stick breaks. They happen. It's like a 2. Dude is killing it. Oh, oh no. Okay, first off, so drum kits like this, I see a lot of people generally tend to turn their nose up at drum kits like this. The way I see it, any drums are better than no drums. So don't turn your nose up at little kits like this. They can be absolutely fantastic and they're great fun. This, I'm not 100% sure exactly. Oh, okay, I see what happened. So he's dropped his stick and it lands on his snare pad and then he hits it with his other stick, which catapults it up into his face. Oh, did that get him in the eye? Oh, that's not good. Okay, in terms of a fail, yeah, that's a pretty nasty one. We're gonna give that maybe a 5 because not only did you drop your stick, but you also hit your stick and caused it to hit you in the face. Um, so yeah, you're not doing too great on your luck there. That was a critical fail, and we're just gonna move on from that. Okay, so once again, we've got another one of these little kits. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give that like a maybe a 1 in terms of drum fails. Because I mean he played some pretty decent stuff around the kit. The single strokes around the kit were pretty good. But you know, tossing sticks, it's one of those things. You gotta practice. You gotta practice. Um but yeah, it's not the worst fail in the world. As I say, if you're on stage and it happens, yeah, it's not great, but you should have spare sticks to be able to grab. Okay. Oh, sliding the kit to you. That's fun. Okay, so this is something that a lot of drummers kind of forget about is your drum kit. It can shake the floor and the room that you're in. Like there's a lot of impact happening there, so you're gonna have movement. Like that force has to go somewhere. It doesn't just go through the skins. It can go into the floor and everything else. So as soon as you hit that bass drum, yeah, the camera's going, and that happens. In terms of a drum fail, this isn't a drum fail. This is a camera placement fail. So as a drum fail, this gets a 0. Camera placement fail, this probably gets a good 6 or 7 because yeah, I've got a big sturdy tripod for filming drum stuff for my students and things, and yeah, this never happens. So, but you know, if you don't have a big sturdy tripod, um, you just got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Okay, I am just gonna say straight away here, this is not a fail. People might say this is a fail. This is not a fail because I want you to pay very, very close attention here. Okay, so he's dropped the stick. He's immediately going to his bass drum where I keep my extra sticks. You see? You see? You see? You see how this is all tying together? And he's grabbing another one. But his bass drum and his left hand are still keeping the beat going. This is not a fail. This is just someone handling something that happens to us while we're working. You know? This is not a fail. 0. 0 out of 10. Not a fail. This is actually a win because he handled it like a pro. What have we got here? R.I.P. Pearl Stockhead. Yeah, that can happen. Especially with old heads, I feel like they do get a little bit brittle. Um, and with use, yeah, they might burst like that. But I've never personally broken a bass drum head. Um, I don't know if that's just luck of the draw or what with that. I don't like. I've actually never burst a drum head to begin with. Um, so yeah, I mean, as a fail, yeah, that's pretty bad. You don't want to burst your head. Um, so yeah, that's probably. I mean, once again, it's just one of those things that happens. So maybe like a 6 for bursting your drum head because that is quite costly, especially for a bass drum head. You know, they can run you about like 40 to 100 odd pounds, depending on what make you're going for, what brand you're going for. So yeah, not great, but the pearl stock heads, I wouldn't be too upset about bursting one of those. Okay, honestly, that I'm not saying that's a drum fail. I just think that's two people messing around and whatever. Have fun with it. And then what is this? Kid, electric kit. Once again, camera placement fail. Hey, it's just a kid having fun playing the drums. You know, we ain't gonna mark that down as anything particularly bad. Right. So let's do one more. Let's do one more video. So let's head on over and we'll find the last video we're gonna look at. Okay, last video, drum fail compilation. Let's go. Already, we're kind of not looking great with this setup, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, it's two kits. It's two kits. That's fine. Okay, yeah, that's not great. So you do get these clamps for things like cowbells and those blocks that attach to your bass drum hoop. They're okay. They're not the most reliable. I would probably never use one simply because I don't want anything getting in the way of my leg. When I'm playing, I would be much more likely to buy something which would attach to a cymbal stand. That would make more sense to me. As a fail, I mean, this isn't too bad, really. I mean, if it falls off of your bass drum, though, it's going to land on your foot. So that, yeah, I suppose that's pretty bad then, because if you hurt your foot, then you're kind of out of action when it comes to playing the drums, aren't you? So, I don't know, maybe like, I'll give this a 5. I'll give this a 5 for the potential for injury. I'm sorry, is that an axe? Oh my god, that is. This isn't a drum fail, this is just someone getting an axe thrown at them. Who the hell was that? Who's throwing axes about? Okay, not a drum fail. Whoever had the axe, it's their fail. What the hell? Oh god, that... Whew, that gives me the fear. Okay. Oh, it's actually hurt his arm as well. Hope that guy's okay. Okay, so we've got a pretty nice looking setup here, actually. Nice hair. Loving the long blonde. It's a good look. So from what I've seen, the vibrations have actually shaken a part of his room loose, and it fell on his head. I have to say, I've never seen that happen. But you know what? Obviously it does happen because, as I say, drum kits create a lot of vibration and a lot of impacts and all that sort of stuff. This is, yeah. Once again, it's not really a drum fail, so we're going to let him off of this. It's more of a room fail. So, you know, we let him away with that. Oh, I've seen this. If you've not seen this one, it's brilliant. This kid handles this like a pro. So, essentially, this is like the national anthem of the US being played. Obviously, this wasn't supposed to happen with the cymbals. You see, he's still got the handle in his hand. And the cymbal is on the floor, which is not where it's supposed to be. However, in this situation, he did probably the best thing he could have done. Instead of trying to pick up that cymbal and fix it, stand there and salute your country, your flag, whatever. Um, you know, it still maintains the dignity of like the patriotism of what you're doing here, but it's also, it's not great. It's not great. As a fail, we're giving it like maybe a 2 or a 3 at most. At most. His recovery, 10. 10 out of 10 recovery. Absolutely brilliant. And you can see like the panic in the trying to work out what he's gonna do in his face. Yeah, just brilliant. What else can you do? Oh, is this a... What's happening? Okay, not a drum fail. I will say that. Drummer fail, yes, because we're being a bit daft here, but drum fail, no. He hit his head on a shelf. Also, this is a very nice kit. This looks once again like an export. As I say, Pearl drum kits, I love them. That's what I play. Exports, absolutely fantastic kits. So yeah. Oh, timpani. Oh no. Oh no. So this is, I think, as a drummer, the worst part about working with sheet music is trying to turn a page. Because our hands are full. Like, what are we supposed to do about this? And yeah, unfortunately, what's happened here is he's tried to flip the page with his beater, and he's tossed the entire sheet music away, which is not really what you want when you're playing in an orchestra. And you can see he's like going to grab it, but yeah, I couldn't quite do it. So as a fail, yeah, that's probably up there. You don't want to lose your sheet music. So we're looking at probably like a 7 for that. Okay, and what we've got here is another kid. This is quite an interesting camera angle for this one, actually, but it's good because you can kind of see what's happening on everything. And once again, I think this whole thing, while I know there's preferential setup of drum kits and things, I do think that this is just a case of people not knowing how to set up a drum kit. But you know what? If it works, it works. Okay, once again, it's not a drum fail, it's just a camera placement fail. It fell off, that happens. Okay, what have we got now? Okay, we've got a GoPro on someone's head. Hey, you caught the stick. Once again, it's like a 2. Dropping sticks happens. What I would like to say, very, very interesting having a dish towel over your snare drum. This is a technique that quite a few drummers use. It gives us a really nice dry sound on the snare and a really, really short decay on it. What that means is that the drum won't ring out for pretty much at all. So you're just getting a hit and it's dead, and that's it. And it's a really, really, really effective and a really, really great sound to go for. So give it a try at some point. Put some tea towels over your drums and see what you think of the sound, because it is very interesting. once again, that's not a fail. Like, this guy, he dropped a stick. He's feeling the music, right? Which is the best part about this. He's feeling it. He drops his stick, keeps the beat going, has a spare stick at the ready. There's someone actually handing him another stick here. This is not a fail. This is a win. He was prepared. He knew how to handle the situation, and he handled it like a boss. Moving on. Once again, camera fail, not a drum fail. Noticing a trend. Once again, dropped the stick, handle it like a pro. Not a fail. Not a fail at all. He had sticks down to the side, ready, reach down, grab, back in, readjust grip. Not a fail. Not a fail at all. There is no sound. Always be ready for that rebound. Although, to be fair, that kind of now that I'm looking at that, it kind of looks staged. But, you know, whatever. Beware of the rebound. Okay, guys, this has been fun. I've enjoyed this, looking at some drum fails and giving you some tips and tricks on how to deal with them if they ever happen to you. You know, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. I'll be back with more stuff, and we'll start looking at some other drum content. Remember, if you want to see me break down anything or look at anything, leave it in a comment down below. I will try my best to look through the comments and choose some ideas from there. If someone's already posted what you want to see, just give that a thumbs up and I'll be like, right, people want to watch that. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and bye bye. Whoop whoop.